Everybody, welcome to week 13 of social media marketing. We are really rocking along. You are almost done. This is actually the last week of the course in which I will be introducing new material. After this, we're just going to be finishing up some work. This week we are going to focus on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is a little bit different. It's very special. It's a little bit different than most social media platforms. Unlike most social media platforms where most people are on there for personal sort of interaction, LinkedIn is focused on professional networking, career development, business relationships, building networks, that type of thing. It has become a place where personal brands and business brands kind of work together to kind of put yourself out there as a business person and to sort of build a community of trust, credibility, and opportunities for all sorts of people in the business world. One of the most important concepts on LinkedIn is that people connect with people before they connect with companies. That is sort of the point of LinkedIn, is that people will connect with you as a person and then be drawn to your business or drawn to your company. Your LinkedIn profile, when LinkedIn started, it was sort of basically just a online resume, and it has grown from there. This is sort of like a landing page for you professionally to put yourself out there, lots of aspects of who you are in the business world. And it should clearly communicate who you are, what you do, and how you and your business can help others. Parts of LinkedIn that you need to focus on as you build a page is a strong headline. A strong headline is going to focus on your value. Sometimes people will just put their job title, but lots of people can be sales manager, okay? You need to put something on there that focuses on your value. Even if you are a sales manager, your value as a sales manager. You might say, helping businesses increase revenue through strategic sales solutions, that type of thing that brings in your actual value. You also will have an about section, and this section should tell your professional story, and it should explain problems you have helped solve in different companies through the years or in your business. It shouldn't just list work history, okay? Because we are using LinkedIn as part of social media marketing for our business. But if you're going to bother to set it up, you might as well set it up in a way that could benefit you should you be on a job search. I want you to have this tool and have it really well put together, because I know you are ostensibly taking courses for a reason, because you'd like to grow your career, and LinkedIn is a really good tool to help you use that. So while we are going to focus on it as a social media marketing tool, you can use it as a professional and personal tool. LinkedIn is one of the most effective platforms for business-to-business marketing, okay? If your small business creates something that other businesses need, LinkedIn could be a good platform for you. You know, if you create the packaging that the shirt companies need, then LinkedIn might be a good place for you to connect that way, those business to business sales, and build a consumer base that way. Organizations on LinkedIn or organizations accessing LinkedIn, they can target specific industries. They can target specific companies, job titles, and decision makers as they're searching for people that they might want to do business with or that they might want to hire. This makes LinkedIn really especially valuable for reaching professionals who have some purchasing authority. A key strategy on LinkedIn is thought leadership. If you are willing to share your expertise, your insights, your helpful information, professionals can do that and build trust with their audience. And over time, that trust can lead to business opportunities, partnerships, and sales. LinkedIn has different content formats. They have carousel posts. You can load educational PDFs. You can put out industry insights. Those perform particularly well because they provide very practical value to readers. LinkedIn is a much more practical platform. It's not the place to maybe go with all of your jokes, though a little humor never hurts. But you know, it's not the place for pictures of your grandkids. This is a practical value platform. LinkedIn is a powerful tool for career growth and networking. If you consistently share content related to your area of expertise, you're going to increase your visibility and establish credibility within your field and for your business. And this is going to attract customers for your business. And as a professional tool, it's going to attract recruiters, employers, collaborators, and potential clients. There's also a place on LinkedIn where you can post all of your professional certifications, any skills assessments, any endorsements and recommendations that can be on there that can strengthen your profile, that provide evidence of your expertise and how hard you're willing to work and all the special training that you have. And many professionals will use short introduction videos on their LinkedIn profile, and they will use featured content to showcase their communication skills, their accomplishments, and their personality. Okay, so let's just quickly review the major sections of a LinkedIn profile. You have an introduction section that's going to include your name. It's going to have a headline. It's going to include your location and a summary of who you are and what your background is. It's going to have a profile photo. You need to make sure that is a professional looking photo, that it is different perhaps than your Facebook profile picture, which might be fun and kind of engaging. Your LinkedIn photo needs to be very professional. And you have a background image that needs to sort of support your professional brand. Again, I know I keep going back to grandkids, but my Facebook background photo is my kids with my grandson. That doesn't need to be on your LinkedIn. LinkedIn needs to reflect your professional image. It's going to have a headline, which communicates your expertise and value. It'll have an about section we've already talked about that will tell your professional story. An experience section. This is going to highlight all of your work history and all of your accomplishments. It'll have your skills and endorsements that showcase your area of specific expertise. There's a place where you can post recommendations that are like testimonials from colleagues and supervisors. You will have an education section. Most colleges have a badge you can add to your LinkedIn profile that will showcase visibly, easily that you have been to that college. That's where you include your degrees, your certifications, and all of your training. You will have a featured section where you can highlight important content, projects, or achievements. And then there are additional sections like certifications, volunteer work, because that is important. Remember, we talked about CSR. Companies want to see, customers want to see that you're out in the world doing things for the betterment of the world. Places to put projects that you've done, publications you've written, awards you've received, languages you speak. LinkedIn is the place for you to put everything that someone might want to know about you if they're interested in business-to-business interaction or you as an employee. Now, this week you do not have a quiz because we're sort of building to a week of lots of work that needs to be turned in. So I gave you a little bit of a break here. You just have an assignment related to creating a LinkedIn profile. And you can do that on LinkedIn or you can do it on Canva and turn that in through Canvas. I know that can get confusing. And turn it in that way, whatever works best for you. Let me know if you have any questions or issues. There will be one more video. It will not have new information you need to learn or retain. We're just going to go over what needs to happen in the last 2 weeks of the course. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Have a great week, and I will see you one more time.